we're in for a show from Anthony Rich.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. It is 3rd and 10. They put Strange in motion. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, they're in for a long season.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Foye Aluakan with the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Richard in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jaguars offense ready to get going with their second possession. This one brought in by Brown. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They put Strange in motion. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Lawrence now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. Throw across his body is complete. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They go right back to Taylor. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Jaguars offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. A throw on the move is caught. Here's Logan Cook now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They put Strange in motion. On 1st down, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. Second down and 8. Receiver in motion, headed left. Lawrence now on second down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the handoff, it's ETN. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Once again, it's ETN. ETN has the first down, still going. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They put Strange in motion. A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now Lawrence. For the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Second down, Lawrence. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now here's Lawrence. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. A second down throw for Richardson. They go right back to downs. He's got it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. On play action, Richardson. His throw left side is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second.
On second down, Richardson. This one caught at the 4. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 10-3. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards there to pick up. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Etienne. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne.
Travis Etienne, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Jaguars.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
And the Colts, 1st down.
A run with Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Quick hitting slant there. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Josh Downs. Incomplete. Jordan Lewis.
On 2nd and 10, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Still a little time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll drop this for Etienne. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Brown. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Colts first down. Richardson operating from the pistol. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now he takes off. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts make the lead 4. It is 17-13. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Jags offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kenny Moore there to make the play. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Richardson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7. Richardson. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They go play action for Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
He's going to run it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
This one is caught, and it's the tight end stream. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
This is a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Zone read, and they hand it to Herbert. That's a short pickup to about the 47. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On play action, Richardson looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking middle, and he's got downs. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Colts are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And the Jaguars first down.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, Lawrence. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Up the middle, here's Etienne. He will have a Jaguars first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. To throw is Lawrence. Toward the sideline. There's Brown. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll send him over to the left. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They put Strange in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. There's that man again. Another catch. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, Richardson. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here's Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's good for another Colts. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Robinson to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice for... Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Lawrence. Finding room at midfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Get this to the tight end, Johnny Munt. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville. They'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd down, goal to go. Throwing is Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will cut the deficit to 7. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. They go right back to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. So it's a win for the Colts. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.